Hey everybody, welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be testing out the Kylie Cosmetics holiday collection, and this is exclusive to Ulta. I don't even think you can get it on the Kylie Cosmetics website. So I got a few items from the collection. There's more than what I got. So I got the eyeshadow palette, the face palette. So this has two highlighters, a blush, and a bronzer. And then I got the little Lippy Ornament, so it has a velvet and a matte lippy. So there's this red and this more like pinky nudie shade. So we're just gonna jump right in and get started. First we're gonna do the eyes, and then we'll do the face and the lips. So make sure you are subscribed to my channel and click the bell right down below to be notified of all my future uploads. So let's just jump right in and start with the eyes. So for the eyes, the unit carton looks like this. These are all actual sparkles, if you can see, that come off, and my hand is like covered in sparkles. So I'll open this up and we'll show you what the palette looks like. There are sparkles literally everywhere. So this is what the actual package looks like. It has the Kylie embossed on here. And just open it right up. So it's got a lot of neutral colors and then some pops of pink within here. Blah! And a nice big mirror so that we can do the makeup. So let's just jump right in. I'll zoom you in and we'll get started. So the first color I'm going to jump into is Rosé, this nice brown neutral shade. I'm going to use that in my crease. I'm just going to go right in. This is actually my first Kylie like powders products I've used. I've used her liquid lippies before, but that's all of the Kylie products I've used. So I'm really excited to try her eyeshadow palettes because I've heard really good things about them. So this shade is pretty close to my skin tone, so I'm just using it in the crease just to deepen up a little bit, and we'll just keep going in with colors. Up to the other eye. Next up, with that same brush, I'm going to go into Payback's a Bitch right here. And that's some interesting names. And just deepen up that crease. Ooh, that shade is really pretty and it works really good. Just deepening up that crease real nice. And these shades are extremely pigmented and super easy to work with, I must say. I do like them. Just keep working that in. Just deepening up that crease. Next up, I'm going to go into this pinky shade right here called Check ID. And go in with a little smaller, fluffier brush just to add into the crease. It's a pinky shade. Just put that in. Ooh, that is really pretty. Get a nice pop of pink. on the other eye. Next, I'm going to go into Almond, which is this dark brown shade, with a small fluffy brush on the outer V of the eye. And just really focus that on the outer part of the eye. And then take the brush we used to do the check ID, so that pinky color, and just run it along the top part of this just to blend it in. I really want to try this bright pink shade, but I think I'm going to put it all over the lid and then put one of the shimmery shades on top. So I'm going to go in, so it's called Candy Heart, with the shade all over the lid. And I'm going to take a dry brush, just it's more of a matte shade. It has a little bit of sparkle, but it's more of a matte shade. Ooh, that is really pretty, and it's definitely like Barbie pink. Just kind of pack it in, and then I'm going to take that small brush we used for the brown just to feather this out so it's not all extreme. So it does have a little bit of fallout with this shade, so I'm going to wipe that gently away. So I'm going to do that to the other eye. So next up, I am going to wet my brush with some Fix Plus. And I'm going to take one of the shimmer shades and put it all over the lid where I put that pink shade. So I'm going to go into Raspberry Sugar. It's like this brownie pinky shade right here, and put that all over on top of that bright pink shade. Doesn't seem to be going on quite that good with the brush. Let me try my finger. Oh yes, definitely goes on better with the finger. So use the finger. This shade does have fallout, so be aware of that. But look how pretty that looks with the pink underneath and then that brownish pink shade. Just gonna wipe away that and take the brush just to get really into the inner corner and just tap out along it. That is so pretty. I am loving that shade. And again, I'm going to take the brush just to get really into the inner corner and just tap along. But that combination is so pretty. I am loving it. So next up, I'm going to do my lash line. So I'm going to take the almond shade, so that dark brown shade, and put it under my lower lash line. Oh. Just take a flat top brush to do this, just to get it in really tight to the lower lash line. And then I'm going to take the brush we used for the Payback's a Bitch shade and just run it in. Actually, no, this was the Check ID shade, sorry. And just run that tub one to smudge that shade out. And then finally, in this palette, I'm going to take the Martini Mama, so this goldy pink shade up here, and put that in my inner corners and beneath my brow bone. Ooh, that shade is pretty. So I just popped some white liner in my waterline, and I will do my lashes after I finish the rest of the face. But I really like this palette, but I would do my eyes first next time, especially if I'm going to use that bright pink shade, because it just has so much fallout and it just like gets all over the face. So I definitely would do that. So I will insert a swatch of the rest of the shades, and then we will do the face. Here are the rest of the shades. This is Be Mine, Pray for Snow, Forever Young, Love Bug, Jack Frost, Bikini Mama, and Oposeidon. So this Love Bug, totally swatch different. So it looks like this, but in the pan it's like this purpley pinky shade. So it definitely does swatch differently. Do back out to test out the face palette. So this has the 2 highlighters, 1 blush, and 1 bronzer, and again, sparkles everywhere, and it has the same look as the eyeshadow palette, so very similar. So they go together. So inside you get nice pan size, and it has a mirror, which is really nice. So it's a matte bronzer, Toasty, so I know she has this separately. Baddie on the Block. I'm pretty sure all of these come separately. Ice Me Out and Cheers Darling. So I will swatch all of these. Or use, these are the 2 highlighters, if you can see. So this first one I'll swatch in my hand is Ice Me Out. So that is definitely more whitish. And then the next one is Cheers Darling. And that is definitely more of a goldy one, so like those. Now I'll do the blush and bronzer. So these are the 2 shades, so super light. So here's the blush, just the shade Baddie on the Block. So I do like that. And then the bronzer is Toasty, which is right there, which those will definitely match with my skin. So let's just jump right in and test these out. So first I'm going to go into the bronzer shade. Just take a little bit on here and then just bronze up the skin. So this is definitely one you want to put your brush into a few times, not like the ones where you just tap it in once and it's like pigment galore. Just run this all along. So I definitely would probably use this bronzer more as my like contour because it's matte. I prefer more shimmery bronzers for all over the face. But I just want to try this one all over the face for the video. But I definitely would use more contour wise. But it is going on really easily. And I do love face palettes that have multi-use to them, because then you can travel with them a lot easier. Next, we're going to do the blush shade. So, Baddie on the Block. And I do love this blush shade, and it's really pretty. Ooh, that is beautiful, and it's extremely pigmented. I think with the blush, I just had to dip my brush in once. And I do really like that blush shade. So next, I'm going to try out both of the highlighters. So I'll do one highlighter one side and one on the other. And then I'll probably just blend them together. So I'll just turn the brush around. So this first one is Ice Me Out. Doing on this side. Ooh, that is really pretty. It's definitely a more whitish one than I usually wear. Next up is the Cheers Darling one. Put that on this side. Ooh, that is pigmented. That is pretty, and this is definitely more golden shades that I wear. Pull on the side a little bit, and these you barely need to dip into. So you can see the difference. This is more like whitish, and this is more goldeny. So I'm gonna put the opposite shade on either side so that it just blends it out. And I'll just take that down my nose and my Cupid's bow. But these shades, oh my god, like, can you tell, like, straight on they don't look as blinding, but you turn and holy cow, those are blinding shades. So I really like these. So I zoomed you in, and now we're gonna open up the little Lippy Ornament Set. So they're cute little lippies. So the shades are Charm, which is the velvet, like pinky nude shade, and Mary Jo K, which is the matte red shade. So I will swatch both of these for you. So here are the two shades. So a really true red, and then this pinky nude shade. I think I'm going to do the pinky nude shade since my eyes are more bright today. So I'm just going to line my lips real quick with the, I can find the right one, the NYX retractable liner in the shade Nude. This is like my go-to lip liner because it just matches my skin tone so well. Now we will put the shade Charm on the lips. And her liquid lippies smell so good. They smell like candy. And I love it. Oh, but this is definitely like the perfect nude pink shade. So this is the completed look that I get using all the products that I picked up from the Kylie Cosmetics Holiday Collection that's at Ulta. I really like all of the products. They work so well. I honestly, if I was just going to get one of the products, would probably be the face palette just because it's so pretty, and look at those highlighters. But I would pick up all of the products. The lippies are so nice and they feel great. I do like the velvet formula more than the matte formula for some reason. It just, I prefer it, but I like both formulas. And this eyeshadow palette and these colors were amazing. Like the pop of pink for the holidays is crazy. Like who does that in a holiday palette? So I really like these colors. They definitely work with my skin tone really well, and the shades in the palette, the face palette, match my skin tone. I don't know if they would match much darker than me, just because you can see the bronzer's not a super dark bronzer. But yeah, and the Ice Me Out highlighter is really light. I probably would use that more my inner corner than an everyday highlight on my face, but the two mixed together makes a really pretty highlighter. So definitely check these collection out. I actually got it when I had a 20% off coupon, so they were way cheaper. That's why I like that she's at Ulta now. So thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you check out my Instagram. It's m.hartman5, and I will see you soon in my next one. Bye.